like a stone. Carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. We are shining stars. Carry on, invincible. We are who we are.
Hi, I'm TV2 Sports Talk's Bill Morgan. Some people are outstanding at playing sports, and then there's me.
Welcome to Crater Stadium in Dover as we kick off another high school football season as the Dover Tornadoes host the Cleveland JFK Fighting Eagles. I'm Scott Robinson along with Jay Yonders. And Jay, this is one of those games a little bit unpredictable because we don't know much about JFK, but we've got to think the Dover Tornadoes are going to walk out of here with a W tonight.
You really have to think that way. You know, the Tornadoes have had a very good couple of scrimmages. The coaching staff seems to be pretty happy with how they've been playing to this point. So this will be a good test for them tonight to see what they can do against real competition in the first game of the season.
All right, we'll come back. We'll talk to Dover head coach Dan Ift in a moment. Stay with us right here on the TV2 Coaches Corner Show.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
I think the hands-on aspect is going to give you an opportunity to explore, find out what you're good at, what you like, and you're not going to have mountains of debt. What you're going to have is a marketable skill that even if you don't love it, you can use that to pay to go on to college and get that degree. And we've got a number of students that do that. They're very mature. I think we're a great hands-on exploration base.
Students choose Kent State University at Tuscarawas because of our academic excellence, dedicated faculty, and affordable tuition. Our bachelor's and associate degrees will prepare you for careers including nursing, computer animation, or veterinary technology. Kent State Tuscarawas offers a dynamic campus with state-of-the-art facilities, exceptional student services, and a welcoming environment. Call or visit us online to register for classes and find out more about Kent State Tuscarawas.
Grace Lutheran Church is located on the square in downtown Dover. Worship services on Sunday mornings are at 8 and 10:30, with Sunday school for all ages at 9:15. Reverend Donald Rice Jr. is senior pastor. Grace Lutheran is knowing Jesus through a variety of Bible studies and other learning opportunities. Grace Lutheran is showing Jesus through its grocery bag ministry and other outreach programs. Join us in knowing Jesus and showing Jesus at Grace Lutheran Church in downtown Dover. All are welcome.
And back on the TV2 Coaches Corner Show with head coach Dan Ift of the Dover Tornadoes. And you've been doing this a long time, but you still have to have some butterflies. You start the first week of the season.
Oh, sure you do. I mean, it's why you coach. It's it's a feeling you got when you played, and you never wanted to let that feeling go. At the time, you're like, why am I so sick? Getting ready to play the game, and then you realize that the game means a lot to you, and that's why you got worked up, and it never changes. 61 years old, and I feel like it's the first night I coached, being a head coach again.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know that feeling too. It's a lot of fun as a broadcaster to be out on the first week of the season too. When you look at your team, you had a lot of complimentary things to say early on, but your team's it's loaded, but yet you've got some injuries to deal with.
Well, we've gotten dinged up pretty good over the camp and two-a-days, and we'll probably be somewhere around 10 guys out tonight. But what it's done is it's enabled us to change some guys and move some guys into positions where we're going to need their depth anyway later on as we get into the meat of the schedule. And we got Lake coming up next week, and then Worcester and Akron East are going to be some tough tests for us, and heal up best we can. But nonetheless, those guys that are playing tonight need that experience, and hopefully that serves us well in the long run.
What do you hope to accomplish in a game like tonight? I mean, we don't know how good JFK is. We've got to think that your program's a lot stronger, but what are you hoping to get out of this?
Well, we better execute. I mean, we got to take it serious and focus, and we're going to find out what kind of leadership we have, because you got to focus in games like this where maybe you don't know the opponent, and maybe the opponent's not highly touted, in the season type of deal. Because if you don't get better, you get worse. And a coach far greater than me, I think it was Woody Hayes, said that years ago, and we coaches kind of live by that adage.
All right, well, good luck tonight.
Thank you much.
Head coach Dan F. to the Dover Tornadoes. That's been the TV2 Coaches Corner Show. We'll come back with more pregame in a moment. Stay with us here on TV2 Sports.
We do mufflers, we do tires. Want the best pricing in town? Come see Alan at Allen's Mufflers and Tires, located at 238 Trenton Avenue in Uricksville. Or give them a call today at 740-922-3010.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence and cars. We're cutting like knives in a fist fight. And I found you with a tear in your eye, your head in the curtains and heart like the 4th of July.
You swore and said we are not shining stars. This I know. I never said we are. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. We are shining stars. Carry on, invincible. We are who we are.
For over 35 years, MEB Systems Incorporated has served Northeast and Central Ohio, as well as the surrounding areas, with a commitment to the highest quality workmanship and integrity. We appreciate your interest and look forward to earning your trust, friendship, and business. MEB Systems has the experience and expertise to get the job done right the first time. Our experienced and trained professionals use only the finest tools and materials to install and repair flat and metal roofs. We guarantee our work and always strive to exceed our customers' expectations. MEB Systems Incorporated, specializing in commercial and industrial roofing.
Are you recovering from orthopedic surgery, experiencing low back pain, or pain resulting from an injury? If so, choose Trinity Hospital Twin Cities Rehab Center. Their experienced team of physical therapists provide personalized care to help you return to normal activities as soon as possible. Choose the Trinity Hospital Twin City Rehab Center at Denison. Call 740-922-6675 for more information. Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007, Dr. Jason Bakich in 2010, and most recently Dr. Kristen Henry in 2015. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we continue to grow by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, Newcomerstown, Millersburg, and our newest location in Uricksville. Let's get started with building our relationship.
And welcome back to Crater Stadium in Dover as we get ready to kick off the high school football season on a Thursday night special between the Dover Tornadoes and the Cleveland JFK Fighting Eagles. Time now for a look at our keys to the game as Jay Yonders and I talk a little bit about the contest. And Jay, you know, certainly you've got to think the Tornadoes, they're going to get the ball first. They want to get off to a fast start.
They do, and I think this is a golden opportunity for them to show what they can do on offense. Now, with that said, I think they need to get as many guys involved in the offense as possible. You've got an experienced quarterback in Alex Sayre, and you've got an all-around performer in Dre Hess. But I think you need to get some of the other guys involved and as early as possible, get them out on the field, get them playing some football.
All right, those are our keys to the game as we move on to our injury report brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. They're conveniently located in the Oxford Medical Building in Dover or online at omniortho.com. They love what they do, and it shows. Well, for the Tornadoes, the news could be better. They have 10 players who will not play in tonight's game, including a number of starters, which has forced some position changes along the offensive line and in some other areas as well. So you know that the Tornadoes would like to get off the field with the starters as quickly as possible. That's our injury report brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages, and they're conveniently located in the Oxford Medical Building in Dover or online at omniortho.com. They love what they do, and it shows. So the Dover High School Marching Band in its 100th year, celebrating here on the field. And why don't we take a look at our starting lineup brought to you by Union Hospital. It offers many beneficial programs to the community, including its very own wound healing center that treats nagging wounds that interrupt your daily life. Located on the ground floor of the hospital, the wound center is under the direction of Dr. Adam Myers and provides a mix of physicians, surgeons, and strategies to heal your wound, including the safe and effective hyperbaric oxygen therapy. A doctor's referral is not necessary, so call 330-365-3880 today to begin your healing. So let's take a look at the offense for the Dover Tornadoes here to start with. And you can see it there, some patchwork along the offensive line, some tight ends transformed into linemen. Austin Ward, Mason Milburn, Timmy Smith, Brady Blair, Riley Warner up front. Alex Sayre, the quarterback, threw for more than 3,000 yards last year. Braxton Ubel, the running back, and the wideouts, Kyler Folkert, Caden Folkert, Ethan Snyder, and Dre Hess. Defensively for the Tornadoes, let's take a look here quickly. You're going to see some familiar names. Austin Ward, Chandler McGrath, Joe Brown, Kyler Dickey, Brady Blair, Dayton Robin, Mason Stutzman, Caden Folkert, Ian Sexton, Dre Hess, and Jackson Huttress. That is the starting lineup brought to you by Union Hospital, where they offer many beneficial programs to the community, including its very own wound healing center. We move on to our national anthem brought to you by the Buckeye Career Center. If you're an adult looking for a new career or a high school student looking for ideas on how to start yours, check out the Buckeye Career Center as they're in the business of preparing you for the fastest growing segments of today's job market. Visit Buckeye Career Center at 545 University Drive Northeast in New Philadelphia or online at www.buckeyecareercenter.org. Let's go down to the field with the national anthem. And the National Anthem brought to you by the Buckeye Career Center at 545 University Drive Northeast in New Philadelphia, or online at www.buckeyecareercenter.org. We'll come back with the kickoff to open the 2017 high school football season in just a moment, so stay with us right here on TV2 Sports.
Taking the area by storm, Lightning Signs and Decals specializes in custom signs, banners, and t-shirts. Also available are full business packages. Their signs feature large format graphics, channel lettering, and light boxes and custom laser cut form letters. Visit online at lightningsign.com or visit the storefront located at 224 7th Street in New Philadelphia.
Lightning Signs and Decals. We're taking the area by storm. Contact us, 330-440-3129.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. Our community is a great place to live. That's why McInturf Realty proudly sponsors our local high school sports. Make the call to the local real estate team that sells more homes in Tuscarawas County than any other company. See for yourself what makes McInturf Realty the #1 team in real estate. Make the call to 330-364-SOLD or 330-364-HOME.
It's a new era of emergency medical care at Union Hospital in Dover. Building on a great tradition of care and compassion, our patient care team is offering 21st century medical care in our new state-of-the-art emergency center. And while the large new rooms and patient care technology are wonderful, it's the doctors and nurses who possess the experience and skills that deliver the care and create the experience our patients expect. Quality care close to home.
And we're back as we get ready for our kickoff here momentarily. The Dover Tornadoes come into the game off a 7-4 season last year. The 23rd season for head coach Dan Ifty's 190-61. And their non-conference schedule, not an easy one. They play after tonight. They'll play Lake. They play Akron East, Worcester, Talmadge, and also Steubenville as they compete for a playoff spot in Division III Region 11. And the Tornadoes winners of the Scarlet Division in the ECOL last year. Last season, quarterback Alex Sayre threw for over 3,000 yards and 26 touchdowns. Dre Hess returns. He'll be the featured player for the Tornadoes on offense, as he had 65 catches for over 1,100 yards and 9 TDs last year. Also ran for about 425 yards and 9 scores. So the Tornadoes will receive the kickoff as Kyler Folkert will go back deep along with Dre Hess, as the Fighting Eagles will kick it off. Doug and Chris Carpenter at Carpenter Heating and Cooling, located at 946 Cookson Avenue Southeast in New Philadelphia, sponsoring our kickoff. Looking for year-round comfort, you can reach them at 330-308-8550 or visit them online at www.carpentercomfort.com. As we are ready to go. And the Tornadoes will get the kick at about the 25-yard line. Hess moving to the right side. He's going to find a hole and get knocked out of bounds about the 45-yard line. And now the Tornado offense will go to work, Jay, and you've got to think the Tornadoes want to make things happen early on because they've got so many injuries.
They certainly do. This is, you know, they've got good field position to start off with. Good return there by Hess. And you got to believe that they're going to come out firing away. And
they go to the 5 wide right away. Told you earlier, I think they're going to go long. We'll see what they do here. Just underway. First play getting ready for the first series from scrimmage of the new football season. Well, they'll come to the outside, and Ethan Snyder will have the first catch. He'll get knocked down at the 39-yard line as they tackle made there by Jolanta Jones.
Not quite what we were expecting to open the game with, but a good play.
Solid pickup, yep. 19-yard gain. And if they just dink and dunk it down the field like that, it won't be long. They'll be in the end zone. Sarah goes to the other side to Hess. Hess jukes, gets to the outside, and he is going to take it all the way from 38 yards out. I was one play off.
Exactly, exactly. That was why you just saw right there why Coach Ift has called Dre Hess electric. You just get the ball out to him on the outside and let him take over, and you can see he's got a lot of speed. Took the ball right down the sideline, and that was a pretty short drive. That's exactly what the Tornadoes wanted to do to start the ball game off.
Jack Danaher on to try the extra point. Good snap. Kick is up and easily through the middle of the uprights. And 28 seconds into the game, the Dover Tornadoes lead it 7-0.
They're a little slower than what we thought, but
by one play. Yeah.
I'm sure that Coach Ift doesn't mind. That was a very solid opening drive for them.
It was kind of a curious choice by JFK to actually defer the toss after winning the coin flip, and
yeah, I think if I'd have been JFK, I would have wanted the ball at least to start the game off.
So the Tornadoes will kick it away as Dantrell Tanner is back deep along with Norman Hagwood. So the Tornadoes, a couple of easy passes, some outstanding individual ability. And they score in just 2 plays. Danaher's kick. Hagwood will pick it up at the 3-yard line. He's got some room out to the 35 and then trips up at about the 37-yard line. Tornadoes fortunate that he slipped a little bit there.
They sure
or
are.
That could have been another long return.
He had a bit of a seam there, and he looked like he could go for a long distance. Now, he was kind of undecided. He took the ball right at the goal line. At first, it looked like he might let it go. He's probably happy that he decided to make the return.
So the Tornadoes come out ready to go here defensively. Willie Johnson will start at the quarterback spot for JFK. They'll go with a 4 wide out set. Johnson across the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a very short gain.
Good job there by Colby Hay of the Tornadoes.
Ishmael Hamad with the catch. No gain, 2nd down and 10.
No, this is an offense that the Dover defense should be somewhat familiar with.
So 2nd down and 10 from the 36-yard line. 10:49 to go, first quarter. The handoff, ball's loose. Tornadoes dive after it, and I think they might have come out of the bottom of the pile with the football. Tornadoes think so. Yep, they're going to say third down.
Recovered by the Fighting Eagles. Loss of the yard, 3rd and 11 for Cleveland JFK.
Yeah, the ball got bobbled a little bit on the handoff, and it sure looked like the Tornadoes might come up with that one.
I want to thank our new replay sponsor, of course, the J&G Grill, your post-game stop for homemade food and friendly company. 3rd down and 11. Ball is snapped over the head of the quarterback, Willie Johnson, and they're going to lose big back to about the 18-yard line. So it's about a 17-yard loss. And now it should be interesting as they get ready to punt the football away.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of punter they have. The quarterback did what he was supposed to do right there and get back to the ball and cover it up and not try and make something happen and make things worse.
Dantrell Tanner on to punt. It'll be Kyler Folkert to return it, but the ball is going to roll, very fortunately for JFK, all the way out to the 47-yard line. Didn't look like it was going to go that far when it started out, so the Tornadoes will get their second possession here.
That punt looked like it was going to barely get past the line of scrimmage, but got a fortuitous bounce, and the Tornadoes still have very good field position for their second drive.
Nathan Pfeiffer, Dre Hess, and Ian Sexton wide to the left. Ethan Snyder and Kyler Folkert to the right. Here on 1st down and 10. Hess, the inside receiver up top. Wide open across the middle. Instead, they're going to go to Ethan Snyder. He gets loose. Slips 2 tackles and down to the 22-yard line for a gain of 24.
Good catch there by Snyder.
It was a chance of Alex Serka to pick whoever he wanted.
Yeah, he was looking around and did a good job finding a man over the middle.
So it's 1st down and 10 for the Tornadoes from the Fighting Eagles 23-yard line. Sayre sets the play at the line of scrimmage, drops back into the shotgun. Throws into the corner of the end zone. He just overthrows Snyder, and he was wide open.
Yep, just a little too long.
A touch pass, just a little too hard. 7-0 on the Kent State University Tuscarawas scoreboard.
Seems like right now the Tornadoes are trying to get a lot of their wideouts involved in the offense early on.
So 2nd down and 10 from the 23. Dover doesn't have to be really in any hurry. The pitch to Folkert. Penalty flag is down. That one's going to come back. In that area generally where there's a hold, and that is the call. So that one's going to come back.
That's one of those things, the offensive line, 90% of the time you never know they're there. They do a good job, but when you have a penalty like that, you get your number called.
Well, the offensive line's a bit patchwork because of injuries, and you know, those things are going to happen. It's
right.
First game of the year, so that adds to it as well. That ball was deflected at the line of scrimmage. Wasn't a very good effort. As so the Tornadoes will go to 3rd down. They'll go to the hurry up here with 8:31 to go in the 1st quarter. And we'll get a 5-yarder against JFK, I believe.
Yep, I think that one was against number 58, Nate Foster. I think he was the one that got a hold of the pass last play.
So that makes it 3rd down and 15. Tornadoes, I'm sure, will take 2 plays here if they need to. Sayre's got a man open across the middle of the field. Hess is there. Touchdown!
pretty easy play for the Tornadoes. They got great line blocking. You can see Sayre had all kinds of time to throw the ball, and Hess just got behind the defender and was wide open for the touchdown.
So Danaher on to try another extra point. He's going to get a workout, I think, here tonight.
The way it's looking right now, he will.
The hold of Anthony Giamo. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And that makes it 14-0 here with 8:25 to go in the first quarter. And Dover getting ready to kick off again. So Dover's doing exactly what it wants to do. They're putting some points on the board, and the hope is they can get the starters out of there as quickly as they can and move on to some other youngsters and get them some playing time.
Yeah, you know, if this is the way the game's going to go, it's a golden opportunity for them to get some of those younger players in, get them some experience, and you know, the big thing is make sure their starters don't get nicked up.
Well, the good news is, you know, you get a game like tonight, and if you can keep everybody healthy, because you play on Thursday night, you get an extra day to practice for Lake next week, which is going to be a completely different contest than what we're going to see tonight.
Yeah, it sure will be. The Lake's a pretty solid football team, and you know, this is good for the Tornadoes.
Jack Danaher to kick off for Dover.
Danaher will kick it away for the Tornadoes. And Danaher to Tanner. Tanner up the middle of the field. This time the Tornadoes lay a big hit on Tanner.
That was Austin Taylor, number 58, getting down the field fast and making
Let's take another look at that on the J&G replay. Boom, there he goes.
He put a nice lick on the return man. That time the kickoff team did a good job in coverage, getting down the field.
I'm guessing they made some adjustments after that first return.
Well, JFK's going to have to be real careful where they're at right now on the field.
So Willie Johnson at the controls. Keyshawn Goodson in the backfield. They'll go with 4 wideouts. The handoff to Goodson, and he has got nowhere to go. The defensive line overpowering the Tornadoes.
Yeah, that time you know, it was a good job by the left side of the defensive line, and they got good penetration. JFK was not able to block them, and they lost 3 yards on the play. And so far, JFK's just not been able to do anything.
So it'll be 2nd down and 13 after the loss of 3. Tornado defense has looked pretty stout here so far. The offense has not missed a beat. The pass out into the flat. Some positive yardage, but not much. Maybe a gain of 3 or 4. It'll be 3rd down.
They got well 4-yard gain. The Tornadoes are keeping the ball in front of them. That's for sure.
So it'll be 3rd down and 9 for JFK. 7:14 to go here, first quarter. Scott Robinson and Jay Yonders with you, kicking off the high school football season from Crater Stadium in Dover. On Friday night, it's Claymont at New Philadelphia on TV2. The pass is incomplete, overthrown. The intended target there was Ishmael Hamid. And it'll be 4th down. So Kyler Folkert will drop back. I'm going to guess he is not going to stand any further back than about the 35 to 40 yard line this time.
Tornadoes should get very good field position out of this if the last punt is any indication.
High snap. The kick is away. And the only thing Dover can do is just stay away from it, as it's going to die at about the 28-yard line, and that's where Dover will have it, 1st down and 10. So as if the Tornado offense hasn't been strong enough, they're now going to get a short field to go for another opportunity of scoring.
Yeah, and right now the Tornado offense is looking very good. They're executing the passing game very well.
Cooper Smith in at the wide receiver slot, farthest to the right, along with Dre Hess and Kyler Folkert. Little bubble screen. The pass to Ubel. Ubel stays on his feet. Not much there. Gained down to the 25-yard line. A pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Like you said, just a little bubble screen. He did get a block from his wide out, but Fighting Eagles able to make the tackle for a short gain.
The Tornadoes want to score, but they also want to run some different plays so they get some execution opportunities. Hess in motion is going to get the carry. Hess straight up the middle, spins, and down near a 1st down at the 17-yard line. A gain of that actually will be good enough for the 1st down. Pickup of 8. Halfway through the 1st quarter, it's 14-0. Dover leading JFK. The Tornadoes on the move.
Well, like you said, this is definitely giving them an opportunity to try some different plays.
Sayre to the outside, and little miscommunication there. The pass was intended for Ubel.
Ubel turned around just a beat late and not able to make the completion.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Sayre looks to the sideline, gets the signals. And the pass overthrown, intended for Hess. And now it's 3rd down and 10. Play looked a little out of sync.
It did.
Tornadoes don't have to try. So, you know, I think they're almost pressuring themselves a little bit to try and put some more points on the board here when they just need to relax, and the points are going to come to them very quickly.
That's certainly right.
Sayre's got a wide open field in front of him. He's going to throw into the corner of the end zone and just airmails it over everybody.
Just a little high. Had all kinds of time to throw the football. Again, the offensive line did a great job protecting him.
So they'll bring Danaher on to try the field goal. And it looks like it's probably going to be about a 34-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. That was not a particularly good offensive series for the Tornadoes.
No, it wasn't.
A little bit surprising, quite actually. So 4th down, 34-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So add 3 more. So the Tornadoes 3 possessions, 3 scores. And we're barely halfway through the 1st quarter. The Tornadoes lead it 17-0.
Well, you know, obviously the way the game is going right now, you know, the Tornadoes gives them an opportunity to try different things on offense, and gives them a chance to.
There's a fan cam too, brought to you by Lightning Signs and Decals, taking the area by storm. Lightning Signs and Decals specializes in custom signs, banners, and graphics. You can give them a call, 330-440-3129. Lightning Signs and Decals fan cam. Thanks to them for being our fan cam sponsor.
Gives the offense an opportunity to try some different things, but it also, you know, when things don't quite work, gives them an opportunity to make some adjustments before the next game. Make sure that everybody's on the same page.
So a quick water break here for the teams. So the Tornadoes getting ready to kick it off.
Jack Danaher to kick off for Dover. Norman Hankwood along with D'Antrell Taylor to return for the
So Danaher ready to kick it away. Nice high kick. Taken there by Tanner to the right side. This time he gets to the outside, down the sideline, and then is taken out with a penalty flag at about the 35-yard line. I think there was maybe a penalty on the Fighting Eagles.
Yeah, you can see right here, turn man was coming up to the sideline. It looked like maybe a block in the back by 51.
Looked like there was a hold long before that when they turned the corner to get to the outside. So we'll wait on the
face mask.
Okay, I thought it was a block in the back as well. Pretty clearly showed.
Tornadoes have to be pleased with Danaher's kickoff. Boy, he can get some height on the ball.
So they'll take the penalty, re-kick it. Not sure. I'm not an aficionado of the rules, but it seems a little odd they would have to go back and re-kick.
Yeah, I don't know what the rules are either. I thought that was a pretty good return.
So the Tornadoes will back up to the 35-yard line. Danaher will try it again here with 5:21 to go in the first quarter. Good kick. And this time the Tornadoes are going to fill the lanes, and still the Tornadoes able to stop the return at the 20-yard line. So far, the JFK offense, Jay, really hasn't done a whole lot.
They've right now they're at minus 20 yards rushing, and they've got 4 yards passing on 2 completions. So they really have not done much against this Tornado defense.
So the Eagles come out of the huddle. This is a first, a coaches conference. I wonder if he's asking the same question that we did about why they had to kick off again.
Even though the results were better, it's nice to know why they had to kick off again.
Or it may have been a completely different issue. I don't know. So anyway, it's first down and 10 for the Fighting Eagles as the ball's on the 20-yard line with 5:13 to go in the first quarter. Dover leading it 17-0. A handoff and maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Not much there. As Ishmael Hamed
Tornado
gain a yard.
Tornado defense got some pretty good penetration on that play.
Well, Tornadoes have had 3 possessions here in the first quarter. They've scored on all 3. A couple of touchdowns on TD passes from Alex Sayre, both to Dre Hess. And then a 34-yard field goal by Jack Danaher. Second down and 9 Wilson looks to throw. The pass is complete. And nice gain there by Jolanta Jones. And that's about a 6-yard gain. 3rd down and 3.
Good job by the Dover defense again, keeping the ball in front of them. It looked almost like the ball came like it got tipped or bobbled when he caught it, when the receiver caught it. But so far, this is the best drive that Fighting Eagles have had.
Tornadoes showing blitz, high snap, running play, and it's going to be close to a 1st down, but I think it's going to be just short by about a yard. Fourth down and short. And I think they wanted to go for it, but
yeah,
there's just mass confusion that I think they're almost going to have to punt it now.
There's still confusion on the Fighting Eagles side.
Let's see if they can get it snapped here before the play clock runs down. They'll have to take a timeout. That was a fire drill, no doubt about it.
Well, it is the first game, and you know, special teams sometimes don't get as much attention as your offense and defense, and trying to get things lined up takes a little bit.
And there's another fan cam brought to you by Lightning Signs and Decals. Our fan cam sponsor gets a chance to the fans to get some photogenic time on the TV. Nice crowd on hand here for the opening game of the season here for the Dover Tornadoes. So the JFK will come out. Now it looks like they're going to go for it. And I think they might have got it.
Looks like they got it by about a yard.
And you know what? Why not go for it? What's there to lose?
Exactly. It looked like that's what they wanted to do before, and
it's hard to stop any team when it's barely a yard. It's difficult, but in this case, when you're down 17-0, I don't think you have a lot to lose.
Well, they had an opportunity with the timeout to get everybody lined up and call the play, and everybody understood what they had to do.
So 1st down and 10. Across the middle, the pass is incomplete from Johnson.
Willie Johnson's pass is incomplete.
Looked like that was intended for Jolanta Jones.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little bit behind him, but Tornadoes had some pretty good coverage on him.
You know, what we don't know is when did JFK start their practice? You know, sometimes schools don't start until school starts, or, you know, certainly
yeah,
they've done pretty well so far.
You know, they're doing all right. They've got, you know, gotten a 1st down now, so have to see what happens.
A floater out there is incomplete at about the 40-yard line. Jones got tangled up with one of the Dover defensive backs, but no flag. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Well, that's the first time that JFK's tried to really throw the ball down the field. Up to this point, they've been trying short passes, and they just have not been able to make the short passing game work, so try to throw the ball a little longer.
See what they can do here on 3rd down and long. To the outside it goes. The pass is caught out at the 32-yard line, and that's going to be to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down.
Another nice job by the Dover Tornado defense, getting some pressure on the JFK quarterback. And one of the reasons they aren't throwing the ball down the field is the Tornadoes are getting good pressure on him.
And the Tornadoes had to take a timeout. Tornadoes had one too many players on the field.
You know, Coach If definitely is not happy with having to call that timeout, but you want to get those things straightened out in a game like this.
So it'll be 4th down with 1:44 to go here. $17-0, Dover leading it over JFK. So the Tornadoes ready to go here. You know, you've got to think they're going to set up some kind of return at some point. You know, this is a situation that would be primed to run a picket fence down one side or the other, have a return left or return right.
It sure would, depending on what kind of punt the JFK punter gets off.
And that's not going to be it. So it will be down to the 45-yard line of the Fighting Eagles. And the Dover Tornadoes will get another opportunity.
Yeah, with the punting that we've seen out of the Fighting Eagles, the Tornadoes certainly want to try some things like a picket fence and put the return on, but they just haven't had the punts to work with to try these things out.
I think they'd rather really run the offense at this point. Get some of the kinks worked out. Nathan Pfeiffer split wide to the left. As Sayre has to get rid of it. Gets it to Folkert. He'll turn up at about the 40-yard line and knocked out of bounds on the JFK sideline at the 38-yard line after a gain of 7.
Nice job by Folkert there. JFK got some pressure on Sayre, but Folkert made a nice catch and got outside and had a nice gain.
So the Tornadoes ready to go. Caden Folkert along with Kyler Folkert and Cooper Smith wide to the right side. Pfeiffer and Sexton to the left. Man is wide open. And that is Folkert down to the 20-yard line. That is Kyler Folkert, penalty flag down, a holding call on the Tornadoes.
Obviously, those are the things that Tornadoes coaching staff don't want to see.
Well, when you take players that play other positions and you try to make them an offensive lineman for a week,
yeah.
in a week,
things like
happen.
that are going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, that offensive line has done a very good job of giving Alex Sayre time to throw the football.
1:15 to go here in the first quarter, 17-0. Sayre. Oh, a touchdown pass is dropped by Kyler Folkert. He was just wide open. There was nobody around him.
He was wide open down at seam, and he was going to take it to the house.
So 3rd and 19. You know, you come back with that same play.
Why not?
I think they have a multitude of options here. Well, you only have
you have
two guys on 3. There's got to be a guy open. Oh my. My, oh my. You had 3 guys on 2. There had to be somebody open. And that that was not a very good series. The Dover offense has not clicked here the last 2 times they've been out on the field.
No, they haven't. Like you said, come back to that same play. You got one guy free.
You have 2 guys covering 3. There's got to be somebody open. And Hess will kick it away. And the Tornadoes do a nice job of downing it at about the 12-yard line in that neighborhood.
Good opportunity for the punt team to get a little bit of action. That was a nice job by Hess. You know, he had the option to run, and if he didn't see it was open, he was going to punt the ball and pin Fighting Eagles pretty deep in their own territory.
So we're winding this first quarter down, 49 seconds to go. It's been a lengthy quarter, no doubt. You're not going to score on every possession, so the Tornadoes still well in control, leading at 17-0.
Substitution infraction on the offense. 20 men on the field. Silver remains first down.
So the coaching staff for JFK is going to do a little head count and figure it out. They'll come back with 11 this time. First down and 15 from the 8-yard line for JFK. They have played the entire game mostly inside of their own 30-yard line. Little screen pass gets back about 4 yards, maybe 3 or 4.
They're trying to get the ball on the outside in the space with their wideouts, and the Tornadoes are doing a good job of keeping the ball in front of them.
Second and 13, short gain on first down. Need to show a little more urgency here as the play clock running down, and the play clock ran out with 1 second to go here in the quarter. And so that's going to put them back even deeper with half the distance to the goal, back to about the 6-yard line. Pass to the outside, deflected off the hands of the receiver. That's the end of the first quarter, 17-0. It'll be a third down play for JFK when we come back. Stay with us. The Dover Tornadoes lead JFK 17-0 after 1 period of play. More high school football on TV2 in just a moment.
Carpenter Heating and Cooling has been keeping your home comfortable for over 30 years. Every installation includes heating and cooling load analysis, along with a follow-up visit to ensure your satisfaction. Carpenter services all makes of residential and light commercial heating and cooling equipment utilizing custom fabrication and state-of-the-art system checks. Their NATE certified technicians work hard to provide you with total living comfort.
Hi, I'm Doug Carpenter.
And I'm Chris Carpenter.
Come see us online at carpentercomfort.com.
Or give us a call at 330-308-8550.
How could I possibly be expected to go without Domino's on a day like this? Alexa, ask Domino's to place my easy order.
Ordering Domino's.
Life moves pretty fast. If you can't track your pizza, you could miss it.
Order 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each and track them on your favorite device.
Students choose Kent State University at Tuscarawas because of our academic excellence, dedicated faculty, and affordable tuition. Our bachelor's and associate degrees will prepare you for careers including nursing, computer animation, or veterinary technology. Kent State Tuscarawas offers a dynamic campus with state-of-the-art facilities, exceptional student services, and a welcoming environment. Call or visit us online to register for classes and find out more about Kent State Tuscarawas.
Just wanting to be a police officer, I knew this was a great start, and it turned out to be a fantastic one.
Just be able to actually see what you're doing, what you're working on, and understand how you can take one thing and turn it into something else.
We got to creatively use skills and academics and see how we can place them into our fields.
It was pretty much I had the key to open the door, and that was from Buckeye.
Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007, Dr. Jason Bakich in 2010, and most recently Dr. Kristen Henry in 2015. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we continue to grow by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, Newcomerstown, Millersburg, and our newest location in Uricksville. Let's get started with building our relationship.
We begin the second action 17-0. Dover leading Cleveland JFK. Third down and 18 for the Fighting Eagles. Deep in their own territory at their own 5. To the outside, the pass is there. And a quick tackle made there by Dayton Robin. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Tornadoes again will get good field position.
About an 8-yard pickup for the Fighting Eagles. The Dover defender had a couple defenders on the one wideout, and the receiver was open, but Tornadoes recover quickly, make a stop before they were able to pick up much yardage.
So Kyler Folkert will drop back at about his own 45-yard line. And punt off the side of the foot. Gets a good roll again out of bounds at about the 43, 44-yard line.
JFK's lucky on a couple of their punts. They've gotten some decent rolls out of them where Dover would really have good field position.
So 1st down and 10 for the Tornadoes. Ethan Snyder and Kyler Folkert to the left side. Ian Sexton, Caden Folkert, and Dre Hess to the right. Sayre quickly hits Folkert to the 29-yard line for a quick gain of 16.
At the time JFK only had 10 players on the field. They didn't have a defensive tackle.
Sayre across the middle's got a man there, and it's going to be a touchdown, Tornadoes. Nice catch there by Caden Folkert.
Oh, there's a flag down.
It's going to be against JFK, so that is Sayre's 3rd touchdown pass.
Another one of those plays where Tornadoes had more receivers than JFK had defenders.
So Danaher on to try the extra point. The 3rd touchdown pass for Alex Sayre. That is up and good. So it makes it 24-0. So the Dover Tornadoes continuing their dominance here, as was expected before the game. It's so difficult sometimes for teams to get a good opponent for week one that matches up, that's going to be a competitive game. As we get another look at the fan cam, brought to you by Lightning Signs and Decals. Give them a call at 330-440-3129.
Well, I think at times Dover is a victim of their own success. You know, a lot of teams don't want to come to Dover and play them first week of the season because it's obviously you know, Dover's always got good football teams.
Scott Robinson and Jay Yonders with you from Crater Stadium in Dover. The Tornadoes in control here, leading it 24-0. As Danaher ready to kick it away again. Dover's always had very solid kicking games. This year is no exception. And the Tornadoes give up some yardage that time out to the 32-yard line.
One thing about Danaher, his kickoffs have been very consistent.
If there's been one thing for the Tornadoes that I'm going to guess they'll work on, it's special teams.
You know, I'm sure they will in their kickoff team. They've given up more yardage on returns than I would have expected.
That's a minor detail considering the score is 24-0.
Right.
You're just looking at things you can improve on, and that's probably one they'll take a look at. First down and 10 for JFK. Johnson with the throw, nearly picked off by the Tornadoes. It'll be second down and 10.
It was just dark jerseys around the football on that play. We're lucky it didn't get picked off.
JFK sporting some new uniforms, the way it looks. It'll be second down and 10 from the 32. 10:39 to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our MEB Systems halftime report. Across the middle, man is there. It's caught as the Tornadoes give up a big play out to the 48-yard line, a 16-yard gain.
Nice
as
throw.
Willie Johnson connects.
Nice throw down the middle from JFK. It's only their second first down of the night, but they threw the ball downfield. They just haven't been throwing the ball downfield much. The quarterback hasn't been getting a whole lot of time. So that was a nice play for them.
First down and 10 for JFK out near midfield. The handoff, and that play was doomed from the start as the tackle made there by Dylan Baldwin, as also got an assist as well.
Baldwin got good
there from Colby Hay.
Baldwin got good penetration on that play, and the Fighting Eagles they have not been able to run the football against this Dover defense.
We'll see Dover again coming up against Akron East in a few weeks. As Johnson rolls to his right, just gets rid of it before he got sacked. It'll be third down and 14.
Right there, that was just good coverage by the Tornadoes in the secondary. There was nobody open, and best thing quarterback could have done in that situation was throw the football away rather than take a sack or throw an interception.
So it's third down and 14. The snap, pressure's on. They get rid of it. Intercepted by the Tornadoes, and this one's going to go all the way back. As that is Caden Folkert with the interception return for a touchdown. So the Tornadoes scored defensively.
Yeah, on that play, the quarterback just threw the ball a little bit behind his receiver, and Folkert was at the right spot at the right time. And once he caught the football, it was open space down to the end zone.
So it's 30-0 as Danaher comes on with 9:20 to go here in the second quarter. Kick is up, and the kick is good, making it 31-0. And the Tornadoes have done exactly what they wanted to do.
They wanted to get out of the gate fast, and they certainly have.
So the Tornadoes will kick it away. I think the big thing now is you got to make sure that if the starters are out there, they need to play. You know, they can't get complacent even though they're up 31-0.
Right.
I think there's an expectation that they're going to play hard until there's a decision made to bring on some of the younger players.
And you know, how long do you leave your starters in a game like this, knowing what you have coming up next week?
Well, you've got to figure they're going to at least let them play through the half.
They'll play through the half.
And maybe even a series or two in the third quarter, I would think. Depending on what the score is, I'm going to guess
depending on
before halftime.
What happens at before halftime.
And it depends how Coach If feels about how sharp they are. If you know, obviously, if he thinks they need to work on a few things, that's what they're going to do. If not, they're going to save it for next week against Lake.
Well, obviously, Coach If knows his players.
I think he wants to protect his players at this point. If they get up another touchdown here or so, would be my guess. Another return right into the heart of the defense of the special teams and stopped at the 18-yard line.
The time the special teams got down the field and covered the kickoff very well. Well, where Danaher has been kicking the football, you could just about throw a blanket over every one of his kickoffs where the return man caught the football.
First and 10, JFK from their home.
So JFK with an opportunity here to move it down the field on first down and 10 at their own 18-yard line. 9:08 to go here in the second quarter. Dover leading at 31-0. And the pass, I believe, is going to come back as there's a penalty flag and looked like a holding call.
Holding offense, number 51, 10 yards on the previous spot. Complete first down.
So that's going to make marginal field position a whole lot worse.
Yeah, they've been playing from their own side of the field all night long. They've had very few plays where they've picked up positive yardage.
So it reverts back to first down and 10. But it'll be first and 20 after the penalty. Intercepted again by the Tornadoes. And a nice play by Colby Hay with the interception. And the offense will have another chance to put some more points on the board here with 8:56 to go as we get another look on the J&G Grill replay.
Good job by Colby Hay dropping back into coverage. You could see the quarterback double clutched, and when he did throw the football, he threw it short, and Colby Hay made the interception.
So it'll be first and goal from the 9-yard line. See if the Tornadoes stay with the running or the passing game or go to the running game. Looks like they're going to stay with the passing game. Although they'll put Hess in the backfield. Now the Tornadoes need to call timeout.
Looked like maybe they did want to line up and try and run the football. They've only run the football one time tonight for 8 yards.
So the second timeout used by the Tornadoes. Might be a lengthy first half, but it may be a short second half.
Yeah.
You know, not much to fault with the Tornadoes' performance. I mean, you have to nitpick a little bit if you're going to find something that is a negative for the Dover Tornadoes.
Yeah, you like you say, you really would have to nitpick to find fault in the Tornadoes' game tonight, both offensively and defensively. And you know, this is what they want to start off with in their first game, so you can improve on those little things.
The pitch to Hess around the left side, keeps his feet moving down near the 1-yard line.
Another 8-yard pickup by Hess. Just a pitch around the left side and got good blocking. And Hess's feet are just so quick, and he just keeps chugging away.
So from 2 yards out, it'll be second and goal. Hess, the handoff straight ahead for the touchdown.
That time was just right up the middle. Keep both hands on the football and take it into the end zone.
So the Tornadoes put another one on the board. And Danaher on again to try the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So it makes it 38-0 with 8:19 to go here in the second period. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our MEB Systems halftime report. They serve Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. They're your flat roof specialist. And as always, thanks again to our fan cam sponsor, Lightning Signs and Decals. They're taking the area by storm. Lightning Signs and Decals specializes in custom signs, banners, graphics, and LED indoor-outdoor signage. Check them out for all your school sport graphics and signage. Visit online at lightningsign.com or visit the storefront located at 224 7th Street in New Philadelphia. Give them a call, 330-440-3129. And again, also our thanks to Kent State University at Tuscarawas for their sponsorship of our scoreboard all season long. So Danaher ready to kick it away. This time he's going to boot it into the end zone, and that'll be an automatic touchback.
Practically all of his kickoffs have been very close to going into the end zone, so that time he was able to kick it about 5 yards deep.
Against the better teams, that's going to be a real weapon.
It sure is. You know, tonight it may not mean as much, but in the next few weeks it certainly will.
8:18 to go here in the second quarter. This might be a long 8:18. And we'll see what Willie Johnson will do at the controls. Looks to pass, caught, by Jeremy Nevels. And a gain of 4 yards. Tornadoes willing to give up the 3 and 4 yard dinks. They're just trying to keep anything from getting over the defenders.
Right. That time, Kyler Dickey put some pressure off the edge to the quarterback, but able to get the ball over his arms and complete the pass.
Little screen pass. And not much there for Ishmael Hamid.
One thing about JFK is right when their offensive plays, they're just not coming off the ball very well. They're kind of slow at the snap.
This time Johnson gives it up to Keyshawn Goodson, and a nice gain for a first down.
Yeah, that time they had Keyshawn Goodson on the carry, and obviously that was a designed running play for him, and picked up enough for a first down.
So JFK getting the play from the side with 6:41 to go here in the first half. The pass to the outside. Again, another positive gain of about 3 to 4 yards.
Well, like you said earlier, the Tornadoes are content to give up a couple of yards on these plays, but they want to keep everything in front of them, and at this point, let the clock run.
And nearly fumbled, and they're going to lose some yardage there.
You can see right there, Jackson Hutchers came up and made a good play, and almost a fumble.
So it'll be 3rd down and 9. And the Tornadoes need another timeout. I think they haven't quite got the substitutions or the rotations ready, and cost over another timeout.
Well, with the injuries that they've had, you know, you got guys that may be rotating in that weren't rotating in during scrimmages. You gotta try and get everybody in the right positions at the right times.
So it'll be 3rd down and 9 for JFK at their own 40-yard line. They have not cracked Dover territory yet. Blitz is on. They'll go to the outside. It's intercepted by the Tornadoes. Ian Sexton has it back to the 29-yard line.
Good coverage by Ian Sexton, and you could see right there he came up, read the play, and the quarterback just kind of floated the football and made an easy pick. Tornadoes are deep again in JFK territory.
I think they'd be happy if they put one more on the board here and not get too greedy after that.
Yeah.
So the Tornadoes, with 5:03 to go, set up shop at the JFK 29-yard line. The pitch to Pfeiffer. Around the left side, switches hands with the football, and it gets knocked down at the 22-yard line. So a gain of 7, it'll be 2nd down and 3.
Nice job by Pfeiffer running the football. And I would think, you know, at some point the Tornadoes are going to start running the football a little bit more.
Here you get a good look at Alex Sayre. 2nd down and 3 as he drops back into the shotgun. They're showing a run formation. The handoff to Mason Stutzman. He's down at the 19-yard line. And that is going to be close for a 1st down. And looks like it should be a 1st down. In a 38-0 game, we're going to measure for an inch. So 4:07 to go here in the 2nd quarter. That'll be a close measurement here. And it's about an inch. Told you it was for about an inch.
He called that one. It was about chain link short.
So we'll see what the Tornadoes dial up here on 3rd down and an inch. Mason Stutzman got some time carrying the football last year. Was impressive and getting a chance here early tonight. Clock running, 3:54 to go before the half. Handoff to Stutzman straight ahead. He's got plenty of room and he'll take it in from 19 yards out.
Nice running play by the Tornadoes. Pulled the right guard and Stutzman following right up the middle of the offensive line, made a cut to his left and took it right to the end zone. So
yeah, there's only been one series the Tornadoes have not scored in this 1st half.
That series right there, they ran the football and did a nice job of running the ball. They've been getting a few more guys involved in the offense.
This time, it is Andrew McVicker on to try the extra point, and it is good. And that makes it 45-0.
Well, if nothing else tonight, the Tornadoes are getting a lot of workout. Their kickoff team's getting a lot of workouts.
So the Dover Tornadoes will kick it away again. Danaher on. So we'll see what the Tornadoes do with this kickoff. And again, that one's going to go into the end zone, so that is going to be a touchback. I think Danaher's just getting warmed up.
Yeah, he seems to be getting stronger as the night goes on. It's another kickoff that it was 5 yards deep in the end zone.
That's pretty much what they want to have happen every time, if they can make it happen every time. So JFK will have it at their own 20-yard line again here with 3:40 to play in the first half. Coming up at halftime, our MEB Systems halftime report. Scott Robinson along with Jay Yonders, bringing you the start of the high school football season in the Valley. Dover getting off to a great start as the JFK squad changes quarterbacks to Davian Harris, number 7 at the quarterback spot.
Probably a good thing right there by Yassine Sales to get a hand on the football, because looked like Dover defender had a beat on it and could make another interception.
If we could just get to halftime. Davion Harris is going to run with the football, and he is going to be stopped just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
The Tornadoes had good coverage in the secondary, and
as Brady Blair with the tackle for the Tornadoes, and it'll be 3rd and 1. The pass to the outsides. Ooh, it's going to be close, but he has the first down at the area just out over the 30-yard line. That's all they needed, so it'll be 1st and 10.
I'm not sure who it was, but somebody for the Tornadoes laid a lick on the receiver.
So 1st down and 10 for JFK with 2:35 to go here in the first half. Dover leading at 45-0 on the Kent State University Tuscarawas scoreboard. Davion Harris is going to throw it down the field, and it's incomplete. And Jeremy Nevels had an opportunity there that could have led to 6 points.
Yeah, he was open. He got behind the defenders, and the ball just went right through his hands. That was a pretty nice throw by Davion Harris.
Well, we're starting to see some different Tornado numbers out there offensively and defensively. And so it's 2nd down and 10. Harris will run it. Takes another lick at about the 33-yard line.
Well, Harris, he's not trying to force the football into traffic. If he doesn't see someone open, he's going to tuck it and run, and picked up some positive yardage on that play.
So it's 3rd down and 7. JFK showed a little bit of life on this drive. So a timeout by Cleveland JFK with 1:25 to go. I think they needed to realize they should have let the clock run, and the Tornadoes probably would have just run out the clock here at halftime.
Yeah, it looks like JFK, this is an opportunity for them to try some different things. Obviously, the Tornadoes have had the better of this ball game, but gives JFK a chance to try different quarterback and some different players in different positions and see if they can't, move the football a little better than they have been.
So it'll be 3rd down and 7. 1:25 to go here before halftime. Pressure is on. Davion Harris is down. Chased all the way down by Cooper Smith and sacked at the 25-yard line.
That time Cooper Smith came off the edge and he got a good run on the quarterback and dropped him for a big loss.
So it's 4th down. Officiating crew in no hurry to start the 25-second clock here. And that's a veteran group of officials that realize the situation, and so they're missing at least one player. They need somebody to come out. They're going to have to take another timeout here or take the penalty. Oh, they got away. Penalty flag is down.
I believe they had too many men in the backfield.
So with 25 seconds to go, that play was a problem from the start. I would assume Dover's going to decline that and take the result of the play. Give him the football, would it not?
Yeah, that.
So the Tornadoes will come out for another series here. At least a couple of plays. They do have a timeout remaining. So Sayre remains in at quarterback. Stutzman is in the backfield, and they'll just take a knee, and that will get us to halftime. So at halftime, it is 45-0. The Dover Tornadoes lead the JFK Fighting Eagles. We'll come back with our MEB Systems halftime report in just a moment, so stay with us right here on TV2.
For over 35 years, MEB Systems Incorporated has served Northeast and Central Ohio, as well as the surrounding areas, with a commitment to the highest quality workmanship and integrity. We appreciate your interest and look forward to earning your trust, friendship, and business. MEB Systems has the experience and expertise to get the job done right the first time. Our experienced and trained professionals use only the finest tools and materials to install and repair flat and metal roofs. We guarantee our work and always strive to exceed our customers' expectations. MEB Systems Incorporated, specializing in commercial and industrial roofing.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
It's a new era of emergency medical care at Union Hospital in Dover. Building on a great tradition of care and compassion, our patient care team is offering 21st century medical care in our new state-of-the-art emergency center. And while the large new rooms and patient care technology are wonderful, it's the doctors and nurses who possess the experience and skills that deliver the care and create the experience our patients expect. Quality care close to home.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. Our community is a great place to live. That's why McInturf Realty proudly sponsors our local high school sports. Make the call to the local real estate team that sells more homes in Tuscarawas County than any other company. See for yourself what makes McInturf Realty the #1 team in real estate. Make the call to 330-364-SOLD or 330-364-HOME.
And back at halftime of our ball game between Dover and Cleveland JFK, 45-0. Dover on top, so we'll have a continuous clock here in the second half. But first, let's talk about the first half. And our halftime report brought to you by MEB Systems, serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. MEB Systems is your flat roof specialist. Give them a call today or visit their website at mebsystems.com. So let's go to Jay for the stats, and I'll tell you what, it wasn't obviously a very pretty half, as we're going to quickly move into our statistics here.
Well, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what the statistics show. The Tornadoes rushed for 41 yards, and passing they were 8 of 14 for 152 yards for a total of 193. The JFK Fighting Eagles lost 5 yards rushing. They were 12 of 23 passing for 49 yards. For a total of 44 and 3 interceptions.
So that is a look at our MEB Systems halftime report, brought to you by MEB Systems, serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. They're your flat roof specialist. Give them a call today or visit their website at mebsystems.com. As we move on, it's time for our second half kickoff, brought to you by Carpenter Heating and Cooling, located at 946 Cookson Avenue Southeast in New Philadelphia. Looking for year-round comfort, you can reach them at 330-308-8550 or visit them online at www.carpentercomfort.com. So Andrew McVicker to kick it away for the Tornadoes here in the second half, and I assume, Jay, will see some different numbers and different players.
Yeah, we started to see a couple rotated in late in the first half, and I would say for the rest of the game, you'll see mostly backups.
So we're ready to go here with the third quarter of action. It'll be picked up by JFK at the 7. And out to the 22-yard line, where Dover will take it over. And the clock will continue to run from this point.
Yeah, you look at the Dover defense right now, I don't believe they have any starters out on the field at this point.
So the Tornadoes really going into a bend not break mode here. And the pass to the outside is incomplete.
Well, to this point, the Tornadoes have pretty much accomplished a lot of what they set out to do tonight. They've obviously put a lot of points on the scoreboard. They had some nice drives by their offense. They had some good work by the defense. And now it's an opportunity to get some of these backup players in, get them some playing time, because with the injury situation, you never know. The next play might mean one of these guys has to start.
So 2nd down and 10. Harris is going to launch one down the field. That's overthrown. Looked like it could have been intercepted. On the coverage there was Ryan McKinney. He was the closest player to it for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, that one was well overthrown. And ball was high enough in the air. It looked like it might have an opportunity to get underneath it and make an interception.
Scott Robinson and Jay Yonders with you from Crater Stadium in Dover. The Tornadoes off to a good start, leading at 45-0. It's going to get a lot tougher next week against the Lake Blue Streaks. Harris is going to try and tuck it and run, but he has got nowhere to go. Among those in on the stop was Austin Renner. He had a hold of him, along with a number of other Tornadoes as well.
Good job by the Dover defense again. They've had some very good coverage in the secondary, and consequently they've been able to put a lot of pressure on the quarterback and get some sacks like that last play.
Jared Shutt back to receive the punt from JFK. Keyshawn Goodson will be the punter, and he does manage to get it away, as the Tornadoes will get good field position again at their 38-yard line. And another unit for the Tornadoes coming on. And Owen Poland will be at the quarterback spot. So the Tornadoes letting some clock run off, as Poland will take the high snap. The handoff straight ahead to Peyton Burris.
Matthew Getson on the tackle. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 for Dover.
So it'll be 2nd down and 7. 7:55 and rolling here in the 3rd quarter.
Owen Poland quarterbacking for the Tornadoes.
So we guessed pretty close that they wouldn't see much, the starters wouldn't see much time in the 3rd quarter.
You pretty much called that one, that they would probably play out to the end of the first half and start bringing in the backups in the 2nd half.
There just is no reasonable reason to leave him in at this point, being up 45-0.
No, there really isn't, considering the injuries that they have to this point, plus what they have coming up next Friday night with Lake.
So 3rd down and 2. Again, the handoff, and this time they come up short as Keaton Hall loses a couple of yards. It'll be 4th down and 4. So Coach Ift gives the play into Owen Poland. I wonder if they might just pooch kick it maybe here on 4th down.
Good call.
Yeah. It's caught by one of the defenders, and Jelante Jones, and that wasn't too big of a surprise. They were going to just pooch it down there a little bit and give it back to Cleveland JFK. Yeah. There's no sense to add insult to injury. It's already 45-0.
At this point, that was a good play. Good job by the Tornadoes to make a tackle. Didn't think anybody from JFK was going to catch that football.
Well, JFK has not threatened the 50-yard line today, so it's been a pretty smooth contest for the Tornadoes. Not many rough spots.
No, like I said, they've gotten to accomplish a lot of what they set out to do.
And again, nice gain there as Willie Johnson, back at quarterback, gets a first down out to the 31-yard line.
Nobody open, so he tucked the ball and picked up about 11 yards for the first down.
So first down and 10 for JFK, one of the few first downs here for the Fighting Eagles. Johnson across the middle, incomplete. Goodson couldn't hang on to it. And it'll be second down. You know, one thing you have to say about JFK, they have not put the hands on the hips. They've not put their heads down. They've not moped around. They've come out and they've lined it up every play and really tried hard.
Well, you know, they've put the effort in, and they are still putting the effort in. You know, they've had a couple of decent plays on offense. They've done made a couple of stops on defense.
Johnson to the outside to Goodson, and Goodson quickly taken to the turf by Ryan McKinney. It'll be third down and 10.
They have kept battling. You have to give them credit for that.
Absolutely.
And like you said early on, you don't know how long they've been practicing. You don't know if they've even had a scrimmage. So, you know, this may be the first time they've actually played, you know, in game conditions.
Yeah, you know, when you try to research some of the information about some of these teams, you know, in the bigger cities, it's difficult to find out much about them, to be honest. And the pass is intercepted at the 45-yard line. Wanted to make sure that he held on to it, and he did, as Anthony Giamo has the pickoff.
Just kind of threw it into a crowd, and you can see there was just a bunch of players in the area. And Anthony Giamo went up, caught the ball at the highest point, made a nice interception.
It'll be Keaton Hall in the backfield along with Owen Poland, who's running the show at the quarterback spot. 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. The handoff to Hall. Hall still on his feet and then knocked down after a loss.
Jeremy Neville's on the tackle.
It'll be second down and 12.
This goes to show you right there that JFK is not giving up. They're still out there battling.
The Tornadoes have taken a little more conservative approach here, a more sportsman approach for sure.
Yeah.
Here in the second half. Although they're showing 5 wide here, but it is second down and 12. And another big loss for the Tornadoes. I don't think they intended to go backwards that much.
No, I don't think so.
Third and 22 for Nova.
So we'll see if they opt to maybe just hand it off this time and punt it away on third down and 22.
Well, this is giving Owen Poland a chance to take some snaps at quarterback. He played some defensive end in the first half, and this just gives him an opportunity to get some game action.
So a running play is called and gets some positive yardage.
O'Shea Williams on the carry.
As that was O'Shea Williams. It'll be fourth down. And Kyler Robin On to punt for the Tornadoes here.
Jelonta Jones set to return for the Fighting Eagles.
And the ball is fumbled, and the Tornadoes will give JFK field position deep in Tornado territory for the first time tonight at the 27-yard line.
Now we'll see if JFK can take advantage of this a little bit.
JFK takes over 1st and 10 from the Tornadoes' 27-yard line.
And we're down to about 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Might have been safer to pooch punt it. First down and 10 at the 27-yard line. Nice play by JFK's quarterback there. Willie Johnson with the carry. Positive pickup.
Yeah, Willie Johnson took the ball right up the middle when he didn't see anyone open and picked up about 7 yards.
That's the end of the third quarter with Dover leading at 45-0 over Cleveland JFK. We'll come back with fourth quarter action in a moment here on TV2 Sports.
Are you recovering from orthopedic surgery, experiencing low back pain, or pain resulting from an injury? If so, choose Trinity Hospital Twin Cities Rehab Center. Their experienced team of physical therapists provide personalized care to help you return to normal activities as soon as possible. Choose the Trinity Hospital Twin City Rehab Center at Denison. Call 740-922-6675 for more information.
We do mufflers, we do tires. Want the best pricing in town? Come see Allen at Allen's Mufflers and Tires, located at 238 Trenton Avenue in Uricksville. Or give them a call today at 740-922-3010.
Taking the area by storm, Lightning Signs and Decals specializes in custom signs, banners, and t-shirts. Also available are full business packages. Their signs feature large format graphics, channel lettering, and light boxes and custom laser cut form letters. Visit online at lightningsign.com or visit the storefront located at 224 7th Street in New Philadelphia.
Lightning Signs and Decals. We're taking the area by storm. Contact us, 330-440-3129.
Carpenter Heating and Cooling has been keeping your home comfortable for over 30 years. Every installation includes heating and cooling load analysis, along with a follow-up visit to ensure your satisfaction. Carpenter services all makes of residential and light commercial heating and cooling equipment utilizing custom fabrication and state-of-the-art system checks. Their NATE certified technicians work hard to provide you with total living comfort.
Hi, I'm Doug Carpenter.
And I'm Chris Carpenter.
Come see us online at carpentercomfort.com.
Or give us a call at 330-308-8550.
Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Second down and 4, and the pass is intercepted by the Tornadoes. And that is a very nice interception by Holden Escusa. So the replay by the J&G Grill. The J&G Grill, your post-game stop for homemade food and friendly company.
Yeah, you can see on that pass, Willie Johnson just didn't get a whole lot on it. It came out wobbling a bunch, and obviously it ended up badly for JFK.
So first down and 10 for the Tornadoes. Poland The handoff straight ahead. And another carry there for Peyton Burris. So the Tornadoes accomplishing a couple of things. They're working on the running game, getting some kids some experience. So a couple of good things happening here for the Tornadoes, even though the game is out of reach for JFK at this point. And Burris again keeps his feet churning.
Well, there's a lot of things a lot of positives that Dover can take away from this game, and you know, obviously there are things that the coaches are going to see during films that we may not see up here that they can make some adjustments on, and obviously they want to continue to improve.
And that play, not much going on, as it was Cade Rugsegger on the keeper. It'll be 4th down.
Made a nice fake handoff on the play, but just wasn't able to keep his feet underneath it.
Kyler Robin on to punt again here for the Tornadoes. See if the snap and the kick go a little bit better this time. The high bounce picked up by Jones. Jones gets to the outside, still on his feet at the 21-yard line. And you have to like the fight in the Fighting Eagles.
Yeah, there was a 25-yard return. That was a good return by the Fighting Eagles.
So 1st down and 10 at the 21-yard line for the Fighting Eagles of Cleveland JFK. They trail at 45-0 here in the 4th quarter. Still some confusion, but the handoff to the outside, and that's going to be close to really breaking it into the end zone there as the play down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, nice 16-yard gain on a jet sweep, on a sweep, and got a couple of good blocks on the outside.
Tanner showed some good speed getting to the outside. Finally, the tackle made there by Bruno Frank.
Well, here again, this is an opportunity for JFK to work on some things, and that's one that they'll want to file away. That was a nice play.
Intercepted by the Tornadoes again, as the defender simply stepped in front of the receiver.
Yeah, that he was just sitting on that, and that's the 6th interception for JFK this evening.
I think it might have been Nolan Little, but I'm not positive about that. So Owen Poland again standing back near the goal line. The handoff and a gain of a couple of yards there for Keaton Hall. So gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 as we wind this one down. 7:45 to play. Dover leading at 45-0. A nice play there by the Fighting Eagles as that play went nowhere on the carry by Tyler Schweitzer.
Yeah, that was number 75, Greg Williams of the Fighting Eagles. Got good penetration and made a nice tackle.
So 3rd down and 7. Poland looks for the screen pass. It's completed out at the 9-yard line, but no progress, and it will be 4th down.
4th down for Dover.
Actually, it was Cade Rugsecker in there that time at the quarterback spot. Hard to tell the 0s and the 9s on the gray jerseys, so we apologize for that. Punt team on again. Good snap and a better kick. And this time the punt team doing a pretty good job of covering the kick. And Cleveland JFK will have the football at the 34-yard line. This half they've played mostly in Dover territory, where the first half they never got across probably the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like some of the JFK players are getting a little tired. They don't have the numbers that Dover has, and some of those guys have been playing a lot.
So 1st down and 10 for JFK. And tell you what, they have definitely not given up, as Ishmael Hamid with another carry, this time about 6 yards, making it 2nd down and 4.
That was a pretty hard run for 6 yards.
Coming up following our game, we'll be naming our McDonald's player of the game, as always. Harris, the handoff to Hamid, and a nice play by the Dover defense to bring him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd down.
That just was not a crisp play, and that little bit of hesitation, the Tornadoes made a good stop for a loss.
Third down and 8 from the 32-yard line. Harris to the outside, incomplete. Pass was targeted for Kyle Nowen. And it's 4th down.
He just looked upfield before he had the ball secured and was not able to make the reception.
Fourth down and 8. Harris launches it. It's got a man out there, and could have. I'm not sure. I thought I saw maybe a hold on a jersey there, but
there he was thrown into double coverage, and it looked like there may have been a little bit of hand fighting going on, but obviously the officials didn't call anything, so Tornadoes take over.
So 3:23 to go here in our ball game, our opener for the 2017-18 season. 45-0, the Dover Tornadoes. And they've got the football. Cade Rugsecker at the quarterback spot. I would not expect much to be happening here,
no,
other than a couple of handoffs. As Peyton Burris is in the backfield along with Rugsecker. And Burris gets stopped after a loss of about 1, 2nd down and 11.
Jeremy Neville's made it through, made the tackle, but it looks like he might be down for possibly a cramp.
It's been a very nice, cool night, so it hasn't been a problem. But we're late in the game, and a lot of the JFK players have been on the field quite a bit.
Well, this is the temperature is obviously not a typical opening game temperature.
So if they can get that worked out and get him off to the side here, we'll get the clock rolling and we'll be done with this one here shortly. Fortunately, he seems to be okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So the Tornadoes look to the side. That'll burn some clock. Again, Burris slides through some traffic and nice gain, mostly tiptoeing sideways. And he's close to a 1st down.
Made a nice cut initially and just kind of kept moving through the defense and got another 1st down.
So it was good enough for the 1st down. Rugsecker gets the ball out there to Keaton Hall. Big collision, but he hangs on to it. And a loss of about 5 on the play.
Yeah, Yassine Sales from JFK came up and made a nice hit. It was a good job by Hall to hang on to the football.
So the Tornadoes obviously in no hurry with 1:10 to play. Coming up, we'll have our McDonald's player of the game and a look at our final stats. As you might expect, they'll be one-sided.
Cade Rugsecker takes a knee.
So the Tornadoes trying to just run the clock out to get their first victory of the season. So this could be the final play of the game here. As the Tornadoes just letting the clock run down. And that is going to do it. 45-0 is going to be our final score here from Crater Stadium in Dover. The Dover Tornadoes get that first victory of the year here at Crater Stadium. Next week it gets a lot tougher against the Lake Blue Streaks. We'll come back and wrap this one up for you in a moment, so stay with us here on TV2 Sports.
How could I possibly be expected to go without Domino's on a day like this? Alexa, ask Domino's to place my easy order.
Ordering Domino's.
Life moves pretty fast. If you can't track your pizza, you could miss it.
Order 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each and track them on your favorite device.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Grace Lutheran Church is located on the square in downtown Dover. Worship services on Sunday mornings are at 8 and 10:30, with Sunday school for all ages at 9:15. Reverend Donald Rice Jr. is senior pastor. Grace Lutheran is knowing Jesus through a variety of Bible studies and other learning opportunities. Grace Lutheran is showing Jesus through its grocery bag ministry and other outreach programs. Join us in knowing Jesus and showing Jesus at Grace Lutheran Church in downtown Dover. All are welcome.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence and cars. We're cutting like knives in a fist fight. And I found you with a tear in your eye, your head in the curtains and heart like the 4th of July.
You swore and said, we are not shining stars. This I know. I never said we are. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet on the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. We are shining stars. Carry on, carry on. We are who we are.
A dominant performance by the Dover Tornadoes as they defeat the Cleveland JFK Fighting Eagles 45-0 in the season opener at Crater Stadium in Dover. Welcome to our postgame show. And there's not much to talk about other than the fact the Dover Tornadoes were dominant, as you'll see from our final numbers.
Yeah, the Tornadoes rushed for 54 yards. Passing, they were 10 of 16 for 149 yards for a total of 203. And they had no turnovers. The Fighting Eagles, on the other hand, rushed for only 13 yards. They were 13 of 32 passing for 48 yards for a total of 61, but they had the 6 interceptions, which really hurt them.
So 6 turnovers, and that was just part of the story as the Dover offense played well enough as they certainly got the job done. It's time now to name our McDonald's MVP. McDonald's with 5 locations to serve you in Dover, Uhrichsville, Newcomerstown, Cadiz, and in New Philadelphia. And our game MVP with 3 touchdown passes is Alex Sayre of the Dover Tornadoes. He is our McDonald's player of the game. They've got 5 locations to serve you in Dover, Uhrichsville, Newcomerstown, Cadiz, and 1 in New Philadelphia. That's going to wrap it up from Crater Stadium in Dover as the Tornadoes come up with a 45-0 victory over Cleveland JFK. For Jay Yonders and the rest of our TV2 sports team, I'm Scott Robinson saying so long, everybody.
Give them a call at 330-343-3013.